Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm excited because I know this video is going to be a long one, and that means I get to break it up into parts. So this might be a 2 to 3 part video. I don't know which yet. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be focused on the melodies, hi-hats, and snares. And I'm going to teach you how to EQ, throw in some reverb, and how to, make everything sound nice. You feel me? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a beat that I haven't mixed yet, and I'm gonna mix it right in front of y'all. I'm gonna stop to explain certain things, put y'all on game, and then yeah, hopefully y'all learn something by the end of the video. Alright, and without further ado, y'all know it's first, so let's get into the melodies. Alright, cool. So now we're in FL Studio. You feel me? And I put up this song, this beat that I made a couple days ago, and it's different from my usual vibe, but I'm banging with it. You feel me? This is more R&B, and I normally do like trap and drill, so. Yeah, so this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You feel me? Nice, calm. Nice little sounds everywhere. Word, y'all know it's first. I'm gonna show y'all how to mix the melodies. Oh, my bad. Before we get into the melodies, right? So I know y'all gonna ask, oh, how you have colors on your channel rap? So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna click the drop down arrow that's on the top left, then you're gonna scroll down to color select, and you're gonna go to gradient. I chose red and blue. You gotta click first, click red, then you gotta click last so that you can pick the next color, and then you click accept, and it's gonna give you a nice little color gradient, right? Then the next thing you gotta do to keep yourself organized is, you see how like it has the mixer track numbers here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click the mixer, just make sure they all highlighted first. Then you're gonna click the mixer, you're gonna click the same drop down arrow on the top left, and you're gonna go down to channel routing, and then you're gonna click the second option, which is route selected channels starting from this track, which is gonna lay them out in order. If you want to, you can do it how you like, if you don't have it in order, you can click it one by one and do it like that. It's up to you. But now let's get into the mixing part. So I'm gonna solo it. Well, I'm gonna solo the main melody, which is this loop here, and I'm gonna mix it. I already have an EQ on it. It's not too crazy. Cool. So this is it without the EQ. Alright, so what I'm noticing is that the bass is really like cluttery, and then the top, even though it's there, it's non-existent. So we're gonna take some of the low end out and some of the high end out, just to keep the frequencies down to a minimum, because we're gonna need space for them vocals later. Word. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this top arrow to give me this, or I can just right click presets and then click down here in this little column, hit 30 hertz plus 18 hertz cut. Boom. And then yeah, I'm gonna play the melody, take out the highs up to here, take out the lows till I get to low mids, and then you just hear how clear it is. And I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, just because the frequencies are still trying. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it up, and then I'm gonna add another EQ and lower some of the lows again. So I'm gonna take the low mids and I'm gonna just calm it down. You feel me? And that's word. And I can actually boost it up a little bit now. Not really. But yeah. So yeah, that's the first step. As y'all can see, it was pretty easy to get it, mellowed. Take out the lows if it's too much lows. If it's too much highs, you take out some of the highs. You bring it down a little bit if it's distorting in any way, and then you go in, edit up with another EQ. Alright, so next is gonna be the reverb, which is kind of gonna give us this space. You feel me? I already know it's reverb on there, but I kind of want to add just a little bit more like vibiness to it. I like to do two things with my reverb. So I either like to have a small room size and a lot of reverb, and I like to have a big size with a little bit of reverb. Alright, so boom, right? First option, small room size. So you're gonna go here to where it says size, and you're just gonna bring it down. Then you're gonna put up the wetness, which is over here, and then you could turn up the separation. What the separation is gonna do is spread out your sound. This is how it's gonna sound now. You just, ooh. Nah, I know y'all felt that. Whew. She gave you chills, right, my boy? Alright, bet. So the next option is going to be the wide size room. So I'm gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna bring the reverb down, and I'm just gonna put the separation back to 0%, and boom. this up a little bit more. See, so this one is a little bit more boring to me, but this one, it just spreads the sound out, lets it fill up the room. I'm gonna do the first option because that John had me like, whoa. So that's how we do our reverb with that. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in some chorus. I'm gonna go to one of the slots. I'm gonna put in fruity chorus. Boom. So I'm not gonna explain this too much just because I only know how to use it and I don't know the technicalities. But what I do know is that the stereo is obviously how wide the sound is. The depth is probably gonna be how much is added into it. Delay is obviously the latency of the playback. What I do is I turn the top one up and I turn the bottom one down. Let's see how it sounds first. Take a Alright, cool. So basically what I just did there was with the chorus, but the third frequency I took down a little bit. The first frequency I took down as well. I put down the stereo just because I didn't want too much going everywhere because there's already a lot of reverb in there. And then I upped the depth just to give it some more oomph, you feel me? And then I took down the delay just so it wasn't playing too far away from, you know, the actual notes hidden. What else? Oh, then I added an EQ because I noticed that when I did add the chorus, it had this little semblance in the high frequencies, which you can like kind of see over here. And then yeah, that's it. I just did a low pass and a high frequencies, and I took a little bit down, yeah. And then that's what we got. The last thing I'm gonna do with this is try to see if I can fit in some halftime and see what that would do with it. Pretty much done with this melody, but yeah. Oh, before I drag in this halftime, excuse my computer if it start acting crazy. Yeah, it's a laptop and she don't be moving like that. You feel me? See, I know me, I love halftime. So I'm gonna play it first and then I'm gonna see what I wanna do to it. I'm not gonna add no halftime just because it didn't make sense to. I put it in there and it just made the melody like a little too dark for me, and I ain't like that, you know? Alright, so now what I'm gonna show y'all is how to put your like other melodies kind of in the background but still have them present. I'm going to pull up this one right here. This is kind of like a more consistent melody that's in there, and this is what it sounds like unmixed. My phone started to die. Actually, let me put it on low power mode. Alright, I'll do that later. Basically, that's how it sounds unmixed. So now I'm gonna show you how to put it in the background. So I'm gonna take this EQ right here. So yeah, basically I had it open like this. I had it open like that, and I was just listening to see which frequency I didn't want in there, which frequencies I wanted, and yeah. So yeah, basically I knew I didn't want the lows in there, and the lows weren't really present anyway, and then there was like just a lot of treble, so I took out the high end, and then I just left it like at the mid high mids, and then yeah, boom, like that's what we got. Also, what you want to do to like enforce the backgroundness is you're gonna add some reverb, and with this reverb you're gonna do what I did with the first melody just to kind of blend it. You're gonna up the separation, you're gonna take the room size, you're gonna make it smaller, and then you're gonna up the wetness, ayo, to just, you know, make the reverb exist. And then this is what we get. So yeah, you feel me? That sound good to me. Word. So now we're gonna hop into another melody, but these are gonna be the plugs. So this is how it sounds unmixed. So yeah, that's how it sounds. I do like the sound, but it's really raspy, and I don't like it. So we're gonna take out the raspiness. So I'm gonna open up this EQ, and I think I basically did the same thing here. I didn't want it to be too prominent. I'm gonna undo what I did before, and then I'm gonna take out the lows. Alright, cool. So I like it there. It's still pretty raspy, but it sounds good there. So basically what I'm gonna do with that is I'm actually gonna see if I can add a chorus in here, a fruity chorus. Up the depth, yeah. Up the stereo, yeah. And then let's see. I actually do like how that sounds. So yeah, lastly, of course, we're gonna throw in some reverb, and then we're gonna make it just like the first. Low size, high wetness, high separation. And then I'm gonna put the volume down. I'm not gonna hold you, it's sounding dreamy. Yeah, those are my 3 melodies. I got the main and I got the 2 sides. I do have chords in there, but I mixed the chords just like the first loop basically, so there's really no reason to explain that. Well, this is how all the melodies sound together. Yeah, that violin make it go hard. Alright, yo, this is Future Skxppy. I'm editing a video with the boys. I noticed that I didn't put an outro, so this is my outro. So I hope y'all learned something from this video, how to mix your melodies using the EQ and using some reverb. You know, how to manipulate the different room sizes with that, and you know, just make your melodies and stuff sound more clear. Next video is gonna be hi-hats, snares, basically all the drums and stuff, you feel me? And stick around for part 2. Yeah, make sure to like if you like, and if you don't, leave a comment down below to let me know, because it's 2022. That's the only way to grow, you feel me? Word. Alright, so without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go. Peace. Yeah. I hope you don't hate me after I go. You were the one who made me. I hope you don't replace me after I go, cause you're the one who changed me. I hope you don't hate me after I go, cause you're the one who made me. I hope you don't replace me after I go. You were the one who changed me. I know you really